I'm doing a video on the turn into a fraction strategy when dividing fractions, okay? So this is a really great strategy for those of you who felt like you were very comfortable last unit when we were talking about division with fractions. If that was good for you, it's going to be a great strategy to use, okay? So basically, it's pretty simple. Let me put up a problem. We have 4.8 or 4 and 8 tenths, so this is a decimal here, divided into four wholes, okay? Well, all we got to do is we're going to turn this into not a decimal, we're going to turn it into a fraction, okay? This is the strategy we are learning. We're learning how to convert decimals into fractions. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn this into a fraction. Now, we know that we have 4 wholes here because in our one space, we've got a 4. So go ahead and we're going to make a mixed number, all right? There's our whole. Now here, we've got 8 tenths, okay? We know it's 8 tenths because 8 is in the tenths place. So another way to write 8 tenths as a fraction is 8 over 10, just like that, okay? So that's it as a mixed number. 4.8 or 4 and 8 tenths is the same thing as 4 and 8 tenths, all right? Now, let's rewrite our problem. We've got 4 and 8 tenths divided by 4. Now we got to turn this into a fraction as well. Now remember, 4 is the same thing as 4 wholes, so all you got to do is write 4 over 1, or 4 wholes, okay? All right, so now we've got our new problem. We've changed it happily into 2 fractions, and uh-oh, my goodness, we've got a mixed number here. We cannot work with that now because mixed numbers are a little tricky. So let's go ahead, we're going to turn this into an improper fraction. That's going to make it easier to work with, okay? So I'm going to bring this down. And remember our strategy to make a mixed number. All we got to do is we're going to multiply our whole number times our denominator. Then we're going to add it to the numerator, okay? So 4 times 10 is 40 over 10. See, that's the same thing as 40 over 10. Then we're going to add it together with our 8 over 10. Add it together. When we add 40 over 10 plus 8 over 10, we're going to get a new number, 48 over 10, or 48 tenths. I'm going to draw that down here. 4 and 8 tenths, that's the same thing as 4 and 8 tenths. We're going to go ahead and divide it by 4 over 1, okay? Oh my goodness, can we do this? No, we cannot. Remember, we have a strategy for when we're dividing with fractions. We've got to flip and multiply. We've got to flip and multiply. All right, so remember, a lot of you are trying to flip this number here, but we're not flipping the dividend. We're flipping the divisor, the thing that we're dividing by. So do not make the mistake of flipping this number. We're flipping our divisor, okay? So another word for this is getting the reciprocal. So I'm going to go ahead and draw our flipped or our reciprocal down here. Instead of 4 over 1, it's going to be 1 over 4, okay? We rewrite our problem, 48 over 10. Now we're not dividing, we are multiplying. We have 48 times 1 this time. Our new numerator is going to be 48. We do our denominators 10 times 4. Our denominator will be 40. We now have 48 over 40, or 48 goes into 41 time, and we'll have 8 over 40, or simplify that to 1/5. 1 1/5 is our answer. Okay? So I hope this strategy, the turn into a fraction strategy, made sense to you. Next, I'll show you how to do the regular algorithm for long division. All right?